Okay, here to do the review. You know, I'm glad I can provide you with entertainment. Um, I know my tears sustain you, and so but it's on me. It's like I can't follow simple fucking instructions. So you're right. Like I'm gonna keep like wallowing around. And I'm not like feeling sorry for myself. It's just like I feel like I should be better than this, but the evidence is very clear. Like men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So I have this like opinion of myself of how good I should be, and yet just it's in black and white like how fucking terrible I am. So anyway, um yeah. So S&P 500 ETF is near 52-week highs and long-term uptrend as defined by upward sloping 50 and 200 period moving averages. Coming off a sideways period and since have gapped up, nearing the 52-week high, so also the all-time high. So coming out of this consolidation to the upside. On volume this day, reduced volume on this gap day, but we're above the consolidation level. So that's bullish as far as we're concerned right now. I don't know the top two pre-market. I've been sick like all morning. I woke up at like 6 a.m. my time, in which I was in bed at like 3, just like fittingly enough, been like on the shitter all day because my trades are dog shit. So it's just like anyway, feeling fucking terrible. Slept for like 12 hours, didn't go to work, didn't go to the gym, but here getting the other work done. So STX tech sector in an uptrend to 52-week highs. Setup is we're going sideways at 52-week highs, like a price rejection at the 52-week high with an obvious level around 49.65. So the trigger is taking out the all-time high, 49.80. So intraday we gap up, and I already knew like gap up, go up. I saw we like tested down and touched the level right off the open, but if I just wait for the opening range high and just hold above the opening range high for like 10 or 15 minutes, like anywhere, just like throw in a buy here and stop below VWAP. I still have like a winning trade on the day, not by much, but like still have a winning trade on the day instead of like losing a lot of money. And it's very simple if we trade COVHs and COVELs outside of the opening range. In stocks that don't have resistance above or support below, then there should be good opportunities. So I like what you said about the making your week in a day and so on and so forth. I mean, that's the truth. So obviously you brought up JNUG to me yesterday. So this is the gold miners reverse index, or the normal index, 3 times index. So setup is we're hovering near the all-time low, definitely like the 3-month low. We're kind of going sideways here on this day, so we gapped down in the pre-market as you had so happily put out, which pre-market's gone now, but this is a bear flag. So setup is lower highs into a previous swing low. Trigger is taking out this low, and then the next target support might be around like 420. So yeah, take a bear flag, 7-cent risk. A little quick 5-to-1 is pretty sick, right? Maybe you don't hold this to the end of the day. Make a double, triple bottom here. I don't know. That was an awesome trade. I think the best trade of today was definitely Netflix, which, frustratingly enough, I went back to Sticks after, and I had, obviously you see that Netflix is at all-time highs. Let me get rid of a lot of these lines. I don't know why I still have these old lines. 27 drawings, Jesus. So basically, like Netflix had been trading in this range at the all-time high. We just came out with earnings. Netflix gaps up near the edge of this range. So setup is just sideways consolidation, high-level base at all-time highs. trigger is breaking above this this level, and so it's fairly simple. Like have the opening range high marked, which was also the prior the level of the on the daily chart. So like the edge of the range. So I had that marked, and then there's no excuse, man. Like this is a fucking layup and a half, and we get above the opening range to hold above the opening range for like fucking forever, and you buy at any point in here, literally, prior resistance becomes support, stop below VWAP, risk $1, 100 shares, and you make $5, like pretty sweet deal, if you hold to the very end of the day, you're getting out 460. I mean, like, come on. So that's this is a stock that's within my price range. I could buy the 100 shares, which is actually, the appropriate risk amount. And so if I make $500 a day, I think I'd be a pretty happy guy. So, and this is one of those that I saw like intraday, and then for whatever reason, I just stopped looking at it, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, why I keep doing this shit, why I keep ignoring all of the best trades. I see it setting up, see it going. So this was a very frustrating one to miss because it was an awesome trade. Beta isn't really a setup in here. I mean, we're in a recent uptrend. This is not really an obvious level. Just kind of seeing that like the previous couple days high are at the same level, so kind of the same thought process as like this level. So we volumes come in recently. Last day was a narrow range inside day, so just kind of shared the same high. So forget about that high. Maybe they're going to be a good trade. I stopped looking at this because we had gone up, $2 right off the open, so too far, too fast. Did we eventually like A, B, C, D? Yeah, and like maybe you could have thrown in a trade somewhere in here for $1, but I mean I don't think this is an A+ setup. Like Netflix is definitely A+. So that's kind of it as far as the best trades went. So. I'm going to continue to suck until I don't. So, still keeping an eye on the sideways of Momo. I haven't done a ton of scans yet. Just wanted to get this video up before it was too late in the day. So I'll scroll through a couple really quick. So you got a lot of stocks breaking out to 52-week highs, all-time highs, but the market gaps up. You got to think a lot of shit's going to be extended. So what's that? I had UCTT on the watch list yesterday. So anyway, I'll just do the pre-market scan and do the NASDAQ scan like around 10 a.m. Just keep an eye on the high betas, like things like that. Amazon, obviously we talked about Amazon, still that level. Kind of a couple narrow range days just underneath the level, so really lack of price rejection recently, so we kind of rejected once, twice, but lack of price rejection here, volumes increasing a little bit, so potentially if we get above this 911, the next resistance is somewhere around this 923, so there's definitely a window in there for some profit potential. Alright, man, later.